So let's talk scalp treatment. I recently have had the worst scalp psoriasis slash seborrheic dermatitis breakout I've ever had. Um, it was to the point where I had the worst spots like up here, all around this area, and then some like at the base of my neck. And it was to the point where you could visibly see it, and when I would touch my scalp, it was just like chunks were just coming off. I was having flaking in my hair shaft, and it was just miserable. It itched, and it was just like so unflattering, and I just couldn't stand it anymore. So I'm going to show you a couple products that I was trying to use on my own to help clear it up, and then finally what I got that is seeming to work now. I just started using these maybe a week ago, and I'm already noticing a lot of improvement just within the time that I've been using it. So what I normally use for shampoo, I had stopped using, and so that may have been a partial contributor to why my scalp was breaking out. So I will show you what I was using first, and then I'll show you my original treatment that I had stopped using. So when it started flaring up, I immediately was going and using this. I showed you guys this in my video on the facial seborrheic dermatitis treatment. This was really not helping. I mean, it was great in that it tingled and it kind of cooled down my scalp, but it really didn't do anything for flakes. It didn't do anything for itching. It certainly wasn't doing anything for my hair. So this, I feel, was just kind of pointless in immediate treatment and has really only been effective in clearing up my facial seborrheic dermatitis when I use it as a mask. So that's out. I then had ran out of the conditioner that I normally use, which is sulfate free, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I was just using this Say Yes to Carrots shampoo and conditioner, and that wasn't really doing anything either. I didn't bring that bottle in here to show you guys, but it was just like a basic conditioner. That was definitely not doing anything. In fact, I'm concerned that it might have been like making it worse. So I stopped using both of those, and then I would use this on and off. This is the Neutrogena T-Sal Therapeutic Shampoo for scalp buildup and control. This is not the coal tar shampoo. It's a different one. This has more salicylic acid. And it says it's for anti-dandruff, anti-seborrheic dermatitis, and anti-psoriasis. So you would think that this would cure everything. And in the past, this has worked great when I just had the psoriasis, but it's really hard to distinguish when you have a flare-up and you have both, which one is psoriasis and which one is seborrheic dermatitis. So for whatever reason, this was not working either. So this was getting me even more frustrated because this even would make my hair look nice. Like, it made my hair really soft. So I was kind of really disappointed that that wasn't working. So I finally went to the dermatologist, and she gave me this to put on my scalp, and I have not tried this before, but I have mentioned its counterpart. This is prescription only, Talconex for topical use only. It's a scalp treatment for psoriasis, and this is what it looks like. Sorry, the lighting's a little too bright. It's very messy. The formula is literally like a gel. Like if you warmed up Neosporin and then tried to put it on your scalp, that's kind of what this is like. So she recommended that I put this on at night, and then you just dab it on to the spots, rub it in, leave it on overnight, and then in the morning, wash it out, obviously. For me, it's taken like 2 shampoos to wash it out. And I feel like this treatment is kind of similar to one of the first videos I made when I said that I used the Talconex ointment for my psoriasis, and then I would put it on my arms and then wrap my arms in saran wrap. So that's essentially, I guess, kind of the same thing as this. It probably would work even better if I had like a shower cap, but I don't have one of those, so I've just been like putting my hair on top of my head after I put this in. I have noticed that this is soothing. It stops the itching. The next morning when I washed it out, there was significantly less chunkage, if that makes sense. It didn't feel like the scales were like building and building up on my scalp. So it definitely cut down on that, definitely cut down on the redness. What it did not cut down on was flaking. You can't see in the video, but like along here, and just some parts here and here, is just very minimal surface scaling. You would just, if you were to look at it, you might just think it's just slightly dry scalp or just a little bit of dandruff. So, but coming from where I was to that, I'm completely fine with that. So if you guys are looking and you're desperate, go and ask your doctor about this. The only downside is that it doesn't seem like there's very much in here. And, if I hadn't, I got a coupon for this that the dermatologist's office gave me that made it free. I don't know how many times I can use that, but had I not had this, it would have been $60 for me. And I just think that's outrageous just to be comfortable. Paying for prescriptions is just the worst, which is why I try to find things that work otherwise. And I also just want to mention that all of these things I'm telling you about are uniform for psoriasis and my psoriatic dermatitis. I don't have a separate routine for that, for one versus the other, like I do some of the other spots on my body. So now coming into my daily routine, and these are the products that I was using, but they're kind of pricey, so I had run out, and that's why I was using the Say Yes to Carrot shampoo and these other just store brand shampoos, which is probably why my scalp started to break out, because I wasn't using what I normally do. So that's just a lesson, and once you guys find something that works for you, stick on it. And I know it's a pain, but once you get off of it, then you have problems like this. So what I normally was using was this It's a 10 Miracle Volumizing Shampoo. You can only get this at salons. Don't buy it from places like Target or Walmart, things like that. Go to your salon because they have the best quality. And this is sulfate-free, and that's why I use this. I only use sulfate-free shampoos. And I'm wondering if that's why this wasn't working as well, because this is not sulfate-free, even though it's supposed to be medicated. And the Say Yes to Carrots, those were not sulfate-free either. However, I was a little bit concerned because this wasn't working as fast and as quick as I wanted it to. So I was a little bit concerned that maybe the volumizing agent was preventing me from getting the full effect and the nourishment I needed to my scalp. So I set this aside just for the time being, and I went and got the original It's a 10 Miracle Moisture Shampoo with no volumizing agent. And this has helped a lot. It says it has vitamin C, sunflower seed extract, ginger, pomegranate, aloe vera, and a couple other really good ingredients as well. And I used this one time and immediately felt that my scalp was less flaky, less chunky, less red, less just everything. It was slowly going back to how I wanted. So I'm really, really glad that I bought this, even though it was $21.96. It was totally worth it. And again, another reason, even if I didn't have scalp problems, I would probably still use this shampoo because this is great shampoo. I know a lot of you are just like shampoo. No, this is the stuff you want to try. It makes my hair so soft. Even the stuff that's not volumizing gives my hair volume. And it's just a better quality shampoo for your hair if you're a hair freak like me. And then this is the normal conditioner I always use. It's a 10 Miracle Daily Conditioner. And I really wish I could get like a bigger bottle of this because this doesn't seem to last me very long for how long my hair is. But it even says on here that it hydrates hair and scalp. So as soon as I went back to using this and I stopped using the Say Yes to Carrots conditioner in my emergency moment there, this has helped tremendously. So between these two, my hair is back to normal. Probably within a week, it'll be back to normal. And then this I also ran all out of, so I'm not using it at the moment, but I am assuming that if I had more of this, that my hair would probably have healed even quicker than it already is. And this is the It's a 10 Miracle leave-in product. So after I shampoo and condition, when I get out of the shower and my hair is just kind of damp, I just spray this on very lightly and then brush through. It's like a leave-in conditioner. But I really feel like this would also help my scalp. It doesn't say anything specifically on here. I mean, it says repairs dry, damaged hair, stops hair breakage, creates silkiness, enhances natural body, flat iron spray, and thermal protector. For whatever reason, I'm sure this also helped moisturize my scalp. So this could be another reason, because I ran out of it, why my scalp was getting worse. But the other thing that I'm really excited about, because this I feel like is a really exciting find for me. When I went to get this stuff, It's a 10 at the salon, the woman who was helping me, her husband had seborrheic dermatitis, and she wanted to show me this, even though it's not sulfate free, because I was so just specific on just wanting sulfate free. So she showed me this. It's called Nioxin Scalp Recovery for a Dry, Itchy Scalp. And this is what it looks like. Oh, this lighting's awful. Hold on. It's too bright. So it has zinc, it says dandruff and seborrheic dermatitis shampoo, medicated cleanser, 100% flake-free elimination of visible flakes with regular use. And the back pretty much says the same thing. Relieve the symptoms of seborrheic dermatitis, dandruff, and other scalp-related problems such as scalp irritation, flaking, dryness, and itching. Dermatologist tested active, blah, blah, blah. This was $22. I was a little bit skeptical because it wasn't sulfate free, like I said, and because a lot of times I thought that I already tried, this medicated shampoo, so what more is this going to do? But I tried it anyway, and they have a really great return policy. A lot of salons do. So if you guys are worried about spending the money because you don't know if it's going to work, ask about their return policy, and most likely if you use it and you don't like it, you can take it back and get something that you think will work better. So I use this. It has a great lather. And it has peppermint in it, so it does tingle a little bit, which I like that. And I believe I looked up some different things online. Once you kind of get your scalp back to normal, you can use it every other day or once a week or as needed. It's not something that needs to be used daily. But kind of similarly to when I used the moisture shampoo, when I got out, I noticed significantly less everything. This has not irritated my scalp, so the sulfate in it is not an issue, but I feel it has definitely helped calm everything down. It's helped calm down the itching. I feel confident that this is doing what it's supposed to be doing in the 2 times that I've used it, because I can tell very quickly. So I will continue to use this until it does not work anymore. This is definitely going to be my now emergency shampoo, and I definitely advise you guys to go check out all of these products if you're having scalp issues. Do not go to Target and to Walmart and wherever and get medicated shampoos that are just the cheap brands. It's just not good for your hair itself, and 2, I mean, I don't know if it'll help you in the short run, but it's certainly not helping me, and I know really quickly if it's going to work or not. So don't waste your money on that. Just go and buy something that you've heard good things about that's gonna really be beneficial to your scalp. Other than that, I think that's really it. There's nothing really else I'm doing specific other than just trying to take my vitamins and those sort of things. But this has definitely been a challenge for me because I've never had scalp issues before. And so I'm really glad that I tried out the products that she suggested. And I definitely am going to never go so long without using my regular products that I always use because I have issues. So thanks for checking this video out. If you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know. If you know of any products that work great for you, please comment below so that I can know and others can know. And I will see you guys in the next video.